Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of FTL Multiverse with the Stormwalker. In the last episode, we traversed through the starting sector and the Federation turf, where we picked up some new crew and some new weapons. And I remember which sector we were going to go to. We said we were going to go to the Rebel Outreaches because we thought the Dustbringer Outreaches would be too dangerous. So let's go to the Rebel Outreaches. But before we do any of that, let's actually upgrade our teleporter and get some reactor power. Well, we can't, so maybe just a teleporter. Now, onwards to the Rebel Outreaches. Okay, proceed to the Rebel sector. This old civilian sector has been captured by the Rebellion. Though you'll probably find a few Federation allies left, the bulk of encounters here will be with the Rebellion supporters. Exit hyperspeed. This sector was hit hard by the Rebellion. The many alien settlements and stations located here are now watched over by almost an equal number of Rebel bases, heavy-handedly keeping the peace. The guard hails you. Federation scum, I should have known the likes of you would show up on my shift. Don't think the fleet won't hear about this. Fleet pursuit doubled for one jump. Okay, well, we don't have enough scrap to bribe them, so prepare to fight. Alright, let's board, I guess, Actually, no, let's wait for them to board us with their crew, and then we'll take care of that. Yeah, in here, perfect. Oh, they hit my shields, which sucks a lot. Okay, here. We're gonna take out those weapons. Just like this. Okay, good. Alright, they started a fire in here, which sucks. I'm gonna vent that out. And we're gonna send some crew over. Right over here, in the pilot. Man, they really hate this room for whatever reason. And they sent another crew in here. Alright, take care of this guy for me. We're gonna take out their med bay. Alright, our crew is beating them up nicely. And that's the last one. Dead. You have defeated the Rebel Guard. Without crew on board to stop you, you can investigate their cargo. You find a weapon to bring back to the ship and move on to scrap their hull. We got yet another halberd beam. Alright, let's do something on board the ship. Run a salvage mission. Survey the nearby area. Okay, every time it says open the cache, I know it's an event where we could lose crew. But we have clone base, so let's open it. Okay, we got some fuel and missiles. Okay, let's swap out the Ransour beam with the halberd beam, I guess, and return our crew back. I am going to use a heal bomb here, so let's go do that. Boom, perfect. Okay, so we got to be to the exit beacon in 11 jumps. Let's go here. Alright, you've arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. Haha! At last we have found you! It only took 768 different realities full of chocolate pudding or shape-shifting god aliens to find you here! A beat-up multiverse rebel ship moves in, weapons armed and ready. Alright, let's do what we always do and kick ass. Alright, kill that guy. I'm actually gonna hit their weapons and oxygen. Yes, weapons and oxygen. There we go. Oh, they actually hit our doors. That sucks. Let's use a heal bomb. Boom. Oh, they healed as well. That sucks. And then they broke our oxygen. No more weapons for you, sir. Get out of here. Okay, killed that guy and killed that guy. Very nice. The MV Rebel has been defeated. And it seems to your luck, a weapon was left behind in the wreckage. Maybe it'll make a good addition to your arsenal. We got a Pegasus burst missiles, which in the base game is swarm missiles. It's a charge missile, and it could shoot up to 3 charges, but I don't know if that's any good, because I don't want to be so dependent on missiles this run. I will keep the defense laser and get rid of the ion, though. Now let's do this. Boom. Okay, perfect. And, oh, this is the location of a Dynasty forward outpost. Let's go here. The Dynasty seems to appreciate keeping a very close watch over potential threats. So close, in fact, that they've set up a forward station all the way out here. Maybe it contains data worth something to you? Yeah, let's engage the outpost. If the Dynasty is watching this sector, chances are they've already collected a ton of data. And data, in any form, is valuable to you. Hell yeah. Now, I don't know if we can necessarily board them because they have no oxygen, but we can definitely defend our ship from their intruders. Alright, like so, perfect. Unless we can board... Oh, let me destroy their teleporter and stuff. I have an idea. Maybe we can board if we do this. Yeah, there we go. If we board into their no oxygen room and use our medical bomb to heal our crew. Aw, man. Dang it. I couldn't heal them in time. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, we killed our crew, but it's okay, because the outpost has fallen. This definitely won't please the Dynasty, but what are they going to do about it? Looks like one of the station's terminals survived. a black box of sorts. In it contains heavily detailed map data for the sector, and predictions of the rebel fleet progress. This will help greatly. Fleet delayed by 1 jump. Perfect. Alright, our crew is cloned. Let's see. Whoa, we have a lot of ship fights, so we're gonna hit all of these if we can. Obviously, avoid this ASB. Ah, man, I don't know. Let's actually upgrade our clone bay and get some more power going. Let's go here. Alright. A rebel autonomous vessel is exploring this beacon. You attempt to hide behind a nearby moon, but the ship finds you and it begins its assault. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. In that case, board the piloting, try and take it over, maybe? Heal these guys. Good. Alright, let's hit all this. Good. And board the crew back. Send the crew back home. Yes, sir! That was a good play. Boarding, piloting, destroying it, and then leaving right before they suffocated. That was good. Alright, now finish up. Get out of here. The ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be 1 step ahead of the fleet. Hell yeah. Now let's heal our crew again. Perfect. And we'll go here, right? Yeah, let's do that. This beacon hosts an automated ship, but not of the usual variety. It's a surveyor, a class deployed by the rebels to scout out sectors autonomously. If you could capture its black box, you should be able to access the data. Attack the ship! Luckily, auto-ship black boxes could survive most damage from combat. Destroy the ship and the data is yours. Hell yeah. They do have cloaking and mind control, unfortunately. Alright, what we're gonna do is board their mind control. Oh, they hit us over here. But it's okay. We're gonna hit all this. Oh! This automated ship has taken damage in combat. It will now proceed to escape. Uh-oh, that's not good. Destroy the mind control, good. And send them back. Perfect. Uh-oh, here comes more lasers. Ow, ouch! Man, we're taking more damage than I would like to. But we killed the ship, which is good. You scrap the remains of the auto surveyor and bring aboard its black box. You have 2 options. Either transmit false data to the rebels to delay them, or download it to get a sector map. Well, we already have a sector map, so let's send it to the rebels. This should delay them for a while, or at least until they realize it's a hoax. Yeah, get out of here, rebels. And now, for this beacon, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can make quite a bit of jumps, actually. The rebel at this beacon immediately begins to move away from you. Hello, renegade. That is to say, the rebel gulps. We can talk about this, right? Oh, they're nervous. Upgraded weapons. Encourage them to surrender generously. The rebel stares thoughtfully at your weapon system. Here's my offer. Is that enough? 20 scrap? Hell no. Reject and attack. The rebel screams unintelligibly over the comm as you attack them. Okay, well, let's go kill this ship. Somewhat predictably, the frightened rebels appear to be fleeing. Okay, in that case, board piloting, lockdown piloting. Okay, we killed the pilot, and now there's someone else coming in here. Hit all this. Okay. Wait! Hear us out! Take everything we have! Just please, don't kill us! Okay, that is more scrap, but let's deny them mercy. I know we can get more from a crew kill. Ow! They hit our engines. That sucks. Oh, never mind, they burned to death. Alright, power up the clone bay. Just before the rebel ship explodes, an escape pod ejects from it. Unfortunately, it doesn't get far before you collect it and bring it on board. You open it and drag out the rebel officer inside. They beg that you let them live. Well, we have clone bays, so if anything bad happens, our crew will just respawn, so let's accept them onto the ship. The rebel puts on a facade of gratitude, which is shattered quickly when they pull out a laser and blast one of your crew. They shout, "Rebellion forever!" before being shot in return. You drag the lifeless body to the airlock and send it into the endless vacuum of space. We lost our mantis, but did we? No, we didn't, because our killed crew member is already undergoing the cloning process. Alright, now let's finish off these borders. Unfortunately, we did get less scrap from that, but that's only because we blew them up. I didn't even mean to blow them up in the first place. I don't know, but it's fine. Let's heal the crew that need to be healed. Alright, there we go. Now, let's go here. Okay, what's this? A small rebel ship is docked at a small station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power up the weapons. When they mind control our borders, of course. Okay, good missile dodge. Let's hit all these systems. Mind control, weapons, and medbay. Go! Yes! God, I can't believe I'm saying this to Federation scum. If we give you what's in our storage, will you let us live? Mute them and continue fighting. We're gonna board them now. There we go. Perfect. Ow, they hit us again. We really need better defense for missiles. I must say, because we just don't have enough defense. Yeah, they keep hitting us. Come on, kill these guys. Here's another missile. Ow. Boom. There we go. And we got him. As the captain of the rebel ship collapses to his knees, he beckons for you to come closer. He whispers, "Damn you," and falls lifeless to the ground. Yep, I don't feel bad at all. And we'll go to this distress beacon. What's this? A Union ship waits here. Oh, thank heavens! We thought you were a rebel at first. We've had to evade them several times, but fortunately they bought all of our excuses so far. We need your help. There is a nearby planet that is being guarded by a rebel checkpoint. We have family there that we were trying to smuggle back to Union-controlled space. Would you please distract the checkpoint for us? Agree and go attract the attention of the checkpoint. The moment you approach, the rebels accost you. An enemy ship, you have 10 seconds to explain yourself before we destroy you. Attack! You decide that getting rid of the checkpoint entirely is the simpler solution. Let's do that. We're gonna board the weapons and lock down the weapons. Here's another missile. Ow. Let's hit this. Okay, good. Those were a lot of breaches. You know what? We're gonna send in even more crew. Send in the slugs! Yeah, there we go. Boost up our crew here. There we go. Ow, we're taking so much damage. Jesus. Okay, but we killed their crew. The security checkpoint contains what seems to be a bucket of fake IDs, though they've all been marked as such. You move on to scrap the station. Thank you for the distraction. We were able to get our families. We should be able to make it back to our home territory on our own. After compensating you, they jump away. Glad I could help. Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna save our scrap until we find something. I think we're gonna go down here, then damn, I don't know. That's a hard thing because I think it's a good idea if we go to the store. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to that store down there. Unfortunately, we have to be inefficient with our jumps, but we can't even do that because the store got taken over by the fleet. I thought we could make it. I thought that the rebel fleet wouldn't catch up to it because it was on the line, I couldn't really tell, so forget it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we were already here. We're just gonna get our third shield at that point then. And then we're gonna go to this ship fight. Alright, you detect a rebel ship on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Intervene to defend the outpost. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Well then, you just haven't met me yet, sir. Prepare to die at the hands of your own ego. Okay, they only have 2 crews, so this should be an easy fight. We got them. With the crew dead, you quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for your help. Yes, sir. Glad I could be of service. Alright, and we have to be to the exit in 3, so we'll go 1, 2, and then 3. You receive a message from the sole passenger of a small rebel shuttle. He looks frantic, breathing heavily and visibly sweating. You're with the Federation, aren't you? Please listen. I must remand myself into your custody. I no longer wish to be associated with the rebellion. You can take me prisoner if you want. I don't care. I won't be armed. Please decide quickly. I can't afford to wait. Accept him onto your ship, but no. Cautiously accept him onto your ship, but have him thrown into the brig. Good enough for me. The rebel quickly docks his shuttle to your bay. He leaves with his hands up in total surrender. Your crew surround him and escort him to the brig. He does not resist. You have the shuttle scuttled for parts after he leaves it. Not long after accepting the ex-rebel onto your ship, a syndicate ship jumps in. After a few moments, it sends you a message. I won't take much of your time. There's a reward out for a certain rebel. You hate rebels, don't you? His bounty is quite lucrative. If you have any information about his whereabouts, we would be willing to give you a small piece of the pie. So we could either turn over the rebel to the syndicate or attack the syndicate ship. You arm your ship and prepare for battle. So you are involved with this traitor. This payout will be even better than we hoped. Alright, well we got reputation decrease from mercenaries. Make one last minute repair. And send in the crew. We'll lock down this room and activate the pheromones. Oh, they hacked our teleporter, so they sent us back. That sucks. Well, in that case, I'm gonna hit their weapons and hacking. Yes, get out of here. Send in the crew again. Alright, let's see if we can cause some breaches in their hacking, perhaps? The enemy is warming up their engines. They probably intend to mitigate their losses by selling your position to the rebels. Then we can't let them escape. And yes, we did end up causing a breach. Send in more crew. His crystal locked down the room. I'm gonna heal up my crew here. Good. And you're dead. Get out of here, you bastards. You killed the mercenary scum, leaving you to decide the fate of their ship. The turncoat breathes a sigh of relief. Ah, you are truly honorable, Renegade. I owe you my life. If you're okay with it, I'd love to join your crew. If not, I'll get out of your hair once we reach Federation territory. Nah, let's accept the turncoat. Welcome on board, Randolph. Glad to have you with us. You can go work the engines. Now, that should increase our dodge chance. Now for this beacon. Looks like a rebel ship is here, waiting for you. You can't quite make out what the ship is though at first. The captain hails you, revealing themselves to have obnoxiously bright blue hair and a smug glare. You all know who this is. It's Leia the Beammaster. Didn't expect to see me here, did you? Haha, that's right. I have returned. It wasn't easy tracking you through time and space, but now I will end you once and for all. Who are you? I know who you are. It is I, your arch nemesis, Leia, the infamous Beammaster. Mwahaha, you think you're so clever, always coming in to ruin my day. But I'm getting smarter. You won't beat me this time, Bayach. Okay, well, I will. Because your beams are useless against my crew. Okay, Leia is instantly dead, and let's kill the rest of their crew members. We'll just shoot the weapons so that we can level up our training, and heal our crew, of course. Boom! Just like so. And they're dead. Not cool, dude. You can't even imagine how awkward it is to keep asking Rebel Command for more of these ships. You have no idea what it's like to keep dying over and over and having to start all over again with a new ship each time. Leia warps away. Well, actually, I would happen to know because I've died many, many times in this game. Way to break the fourth wall. Now let's go to the exit beacon. If that even is a fourth wall break. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let's do something on board the ship, perform a task, repair the hull, and use the slug gel to expedite repairs. Okay, we got 7 hull points repaired. Now it's time to go to the Republican frontier. This is the place with all those leeches, so hopefully things will get okay from here. Which sector are we in? We are in Sector 3, so we should probably upgrade our lasers here. There we go. Alright, Republican frontier, here we come. Alright, continue. Proceed to the leech sector. Don't expect your largest threat here to be the leeches themselves. Their kind has mostly stayed neutral towards the Federation. The risk lies between the Inquisition and Coalition forces allied with the Republic. Be careful who you confide in here, and try not to take too much advantage of the downtrodden citizens here. Exit hyperspeed. The entry to this sector alone is littered with junk, barely suitable for a flak cannon in all directions. You've heard the stories of the state of utter disrepair that these sectors are in, but this still comes as a shock. What else could await you here? Leech security in recent times has gotten more and more lax. So busy handling the threat of Alcram's revolution, the Republic can barely react to foreign intruders. This is good news for you. You should be able to get by without being bothered. Now this guard ship is pretty powerful, so I don't know if we should fight him or not, but let's try it. Let's attack the guard. You have decided to attack the guard vessel. You arm the weapons and prepare to fight. Hell yeah. Let's do this. Send in the crew. We'll send them into piloting. Lock down the room. Okay, here comes a missile. Okay, we dodged it. That's good. Alright, hit this. Heal up the crew. Whoa! Good dodges on the flak. Nice. Alright, let's beat this up. Send in some slugs. Alright, this should be the end of them here. And we got them! You have defeated the leech guard. Without crew on board to stop you, you can investigate their cargo. You find a weapon to bring back to the ship and move on to scrap the hull. We got an electrified flak gun. So this is an ion flak that has 4 projectiles and 3 power. That's pretty good. And let's do something on board the ship. Run a salvage mission. Survey the nearby area. We got some stuff. And let's actually get rid of this infinity ion. I don't know if I really want it. Now, they did fire a missile as I killed their ship. So let's see if board the crew back quickly before sending them over. Oh, here it comes. Let me actually depower the shields so that it... Okay. Okay. Come on. I think we're good. We're okay. My crew is still aboard the enemy ship. No, it isn't. Okay. Okay, now it's gone. Now they're gone. Okay, go. Yes, we avoided taking missile damage. That was good. Nice. It appears you're receiving a long-range transmission with Zoltan encoding, marked as urgent. To the Zoltans, all matters are, quote, urgent, but it still might require your attention. Okay, let's listen. Before the time of the current President Tyredeal, the Urgid President Aortis led an unsuccessful invasion against Zoltan's base. His leadership was cut short when his soon-to-be successor Arake led a siege on Aortis' palace and hacked him into tiny bits, which were embalmed and kept as trophies. Cool history lesson, but why are you telling us this? Have patience! The ministry was satisfied with Arake's appointment, but to prevent further attacks, it was agreed upon that the ministry may install up to 3 embassies within Leech territory. That would also serve to ensure further incidents would not occur. This has been upheld by all subsequent Leech presidents, until now. Under Tyrdio's leadership, it seems he has become so overwhelmed with the current revolution, he has turned ignorant to the effects of the Inquisition, and furthermore, the Coalition being allowed in his territory. Please just get to the point. We're nearly there. As the Ministry supports the Federation, it is within the Coalition's best interests to prevent Federation and therefore also Ministry intervention in conflicts involving them. They appear to be afraid to take action directly, however, and thus have hired the Tikaka slaver clan to enslave our delegates and ship them off to other stretches of the galaxy. As a Federation ship, we request that you travel to these coordinates and put an end to this. The Zoltan hang up without so much as a please or a thank you. Well, that was rude, but at least we got a quest marker. And that's all the way over here. So let's go to these 2 jumps, and then around, I should say, maybe? Or maybe we'll go 1, 2, 3, store, here, and then the quest. For all the Coalition's build up as some grand galactic threat, they really haven't seemed to do much besides the Aquarian invasions. Sure, it's a nuisance you have to deal with ships like the one barreling towards you right now, but at least they aren't directly attacking the Federation anymore. Yeah, and it means more scrap for us at the end of the day. Now, send in the crew! Lock down this room. Pheromone up. Oh, they sent a leech in here. Let's send in more crew, and let's see what we could take out. Maybe their teleporter? Yeah, there we go. Oh, the leech is in my shields. That sucks. Get out of my shields. Actually, you know what? We're not going to fight him in the shields. We're going to vent out the room full of oxygen so that he tries to leave. Ow, I broke my oxygen. Yes, get out. That's right. Alright, return the crew and beat this guy up. That's right. Get out of here, you bastard. Dead. The Coalition has been known to boast of their physical strength in comparison to the Federation. But your crew is more than equipped to prove that they are not to be trifled with. That's right. Alright, let's do this. And now let's go here. Despite the nebula all around, a small Vampweed outpost is nearby. It's no military base either. The station's massive biodome seems to contain a variety of flora. Dock with the outpost. The minute you approach the outpost, a Vampweed ship detaches and attacks. You know they can be territorial, but this is quite an extreme reaction. Maybe you could reason with these guys after roughing them up a bit. Who said anything about reason? I'm here for scrap. Now let's go kick ass, shall we? Alright, lock down the room, and pheromone up. Alright, we killed that guy. Alright, take out one of their weapons. Good. Let's use our medical bomb here. Boom! Oh, they actually got their weapons back online. That sucks. Let's hit their weapons and drone control, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Bam. Let's go. And their crew is dead. The Vampweeds are dead. You scrapped their hull, but you noticed during the fight the outposts greatly increased their security. Oh well, it's fine. I'm happy with the scrap we got. Now, let's go to this leech store. Hopefully there's something in there we can find, like cloaking or mind control. Alright. It seems this store beacon is broadcasting from within a nebula. You press on further inside the clouds. You guide yourself towards a decently sized scrapyard with a couple of leech mechanics working on disassembling various alien ships. The scrapyard owner hails you. Need some parts? We got all kinds of junk here. Okay, let's buy a salvage heap for 26 scrap. You fork over your scrap to the leech and hope you get something worthwhile. Inspect the salvage? Oh, seems the salvage conceals a hidden weapon cache. You pry it open and take out the weapon, which appears to be still functional. We got an Asclepius missile, but we're just gonna sell that. I don't really want it. Okay, let's see what we can buy. You can't buy any systems, which sucks. I'm gonna sell this halberd beam, Artemis, and Pegasus, because I definitely don't want 2 beams. So let's sell defense laser, buy chain laser. We'll keep the flak, and yeah, that's about it for now. I guess we'll keep the slug repair gel. Now, go here, then the quest, and see how many jumps we can hit before the exit. Let's go. Uh-oh, ASB! Leeches aren't known for their motivation or nationalistic pride. Chances are, this ship isn't here to avenge the guard because of willing participation, but rather out of fear from retaliation from one of the Coalition's enforcers. That's scary. Well, hopefully we can pull through quickly. Did upgrade our weapon system, so that's good. Boarded us in here. Alright, pheromone up. Okay, hit all this. Come on. Good, good. Weapons disabled. Return the crew and beat these guys up. Come on. ASB target lock. That's not good. Is it gonna hit us? No, it's not. Oh my goodness. You gather the... Well, I mean, I don't know. It didn't fire yet, but maybe. You gather the remains of the reinforcements. Though you can't stay long because of the ASB. Yes, we killed their crew in time. And yeah, it hit our piloting, which is the worst possible spot it could have hit. That sucks. Come on. Fix the piloting already, please. Okay, we're ready. Now let's go here, then the quest, and then around. So we'll go to the quest first. So this is the thing with the ministry and whatnot. As warned, a band of Tikaka pirates have taken control of the embassy at the given coordinates, and are rounding up the Zoltan officials and taking inventory. Intervene! You've seen enough. Time to put a stop to this. Hell yeah. Now they do have a Zoltan shield, so we have to wait until we can actually board them. Sucks, but it's fine. Okay, our weapons were strong enough to basically one-shot their Zolt, so let's send some crew into the pilot, lock it down, pheromone up, and fight. Okay, good work taking care of one of the mantises. Alright, let's take care of their weapons. Yes, get that glade beam out. Medical bomb? Let's go. Ah, they healed as well. Alright, we're gonna send in some more crew. Send in the backup! Destroy their doors. Dang, we couldn't do it. Well, maybe we can. Let's try this. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we can move freely in their ship. We'll use another medical bomb. Pheromone up once more. Perfect. And kill them. Yes, sir. The slavers are no more. Good riddance. The Zoltans are shaken, but alright. Not long after, a Zoltan war vessel armed to the teeth jumps in, and you recognize the voice as the same one from earlier. The Zoltans introduce themselves with a brief, "We'll take it from here," and then begin reorganizing the embassy. Again, you receive no thanks, but you do at least talk them into giving you a reward. Alright, and a notoriety decrease for a ministry. Very good, very good. That's amazing. Alright, now let's go here, and then around, and then to the exit. The introduction of the leeches into the coalition seems to have only been a half-hearted gesture on both sides. The Republic doesn't seem all too keen on acting in the interests of the coalition, and it's highly probable the coalition is only helping fight the revolutionaries because of the number of soldiers the leeches can provide. Now enough politics. A threat approaches. Alright, let's fight. Alright, did somebody order some more crew members? Alright. Alright, Slug is dead, which is good. Let's take out their weapons. Very good. Send in more crew, like so. We'll use our medical bomb. Boom! Oh, that said it did 2 damage, but I don't think their health went down. Okay, Rockman is dead. Pilots destroyed. Alright, here we go. They're done. Bye-bye, Coalition. It was not nice knowing you. Both the Federation and Coalition believe that diversity is strength. As their ship is the one that's devoid of life, you've proven that yours is stronger. Yes, sir. And of course, we'll use another bomb to heal up our crew again. Man, we really gotta not use our bombs so much, because that is a little... We are a little reliant on missiles here, which I don't exactly like. But here's another ship fight. Ivar has grown weak in trying to defend you, Federation filth. It is time for insurrection. Time to plant the seeds of rebellion so that it may flower into a galaxy where your lies no longer corrupt our youth. Okay, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I hope he's ready to die. I hope he knows as much about death as he does politics. They do have a big scary giant missile. Destroy it? Yes, we took it off. Good, good. Weapons destroyed. Alright, send in more crew. There we go, perfect. Alright, nice. I'm not a religious man. That's a Greenleaf's thing. But when you're taking your last breath, it's a rather spiritual moment. God, I hope there isn't a hell. Well, if there is, then I'm sure that's where you'll end up for attacking me for no reason. Anyways, let me heal my crew again. There we go. Now, how many jumps before the exit? 3. We'll go 1, 2, and then 3. Alright. It's only here in leech space that you could expect to find immense volumes of garbage littering the cosmos. This beacon is abandoned, save for all of the trash, so perhaps you could take advantage of it? Salvage the junk? Looks like most of the trash is just scrap, except for a few fuel cells that must have been discarded on accident. We got 2 fuel and 24 scrap. Let's use that to actually upgrade our power and piloting here. Here we go. I think that's good. Let's also upgrade our sensors so we can actually see in the enemy ship, and we'll go here. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good. As with many insurrections, it appears the Leech revolutionaries are violent and aggressive nationalists who'll attack anyone, even passing Federation ships like you with no word in the matter. Oh well. Again, what does it mean? More scrap, that's all it means. Alright, lock down this room, pheromone up, and vent out this guy. Alright, let's take out those weapons of theirs. Uh-oh, here comes a flak. We took their weapon offline, but it already fired, so brace for impact! Okay, we dodged stuff. Good, good, good. Alright, piloting destroyed. Let's send our crew back home. Good. And kill this vampweed already, will ya? Oh, come on! He boarded just as we came back. Oh. He returned to his ship just as we were about to kill him. That sucks. Die, coward! You experience no further resistance as you scrap their ship. There's a lingering feeling that there may be a survivor hidden on board, but they do not stop you from taking whatever salvage you find. Yeah, get out of here. And of course, heal bomb. Boom. Alright, now for the exit. Let's go. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Explore. A garbled message comes across your radio. Weapons! They belong to me! Give! A dynasty ship uncloaks nearby, weapons drawn. I don't know what the dynasty's doing in leech space, but hey, it means we got a fight on our hands. And of course, their ship is depressurized, so we can't actually board it. Unless, well, we do have a healing bomb, so maybe we can board their ship here like this? Of course, after we destroy their medbay. Yeah, medbay destroyed. Medical bomb, apply! Go! Yes, sir! Wow, it actually looks like we're gonna crew kill them after all. We got him! Arg! See to it that you are penetrated up the rectum, you foul wretch! Mutters the ghost captain as he begins to dissipate. Oh, okay, well, that was weird. Let's just heal our crew again. At least it's dead now anyways. Alright, now let's see what our next sector is. Ooh, Republican Rim Worlds again, or the Gathering Garden Worlds. I think we could go to the Gathering Garden Worlds and see what our friends the Orchids have to say. Besides, they are the nicest race in the galaxy, after all. But you'll just have to wait until the next episode of FTL Multiverse with the Stormwalker for us to do that. This has actually been a pretty wild ride so far. I honestly thought we would die because we got to a point where we were just like hanging off with 9 HP. So that was pretty scary, I must say. But we actually managed to pull through. We sold all of those weapons that were in our cargo bay, except for this ion flak, which I'm going to save for later. Our boarding crew is looking pretty strong, and we upgraded our defense a little. So without further ado, stay tuned for the next episode of FTL Multiverse, and I'll see you there. See ya!